fun and useful where it wasn't overpowering to have.
Sure. I can get on net with it was Grand Duke on 8.3, so they have some 82 mils and some of those the old Soviet rocket trucks. So let me see if I can get what kind of numbers they can give us today.
Okay. Yeah. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Since we're having a lack of cast, maybe that might be a good supplement to kind of fill in for it.
Sure.
But I don't want to step on like your overall plan if you're like, we don't really need to do that.
Well, listen, I don't want to, I want to win. I want everybody to
User joined your
back in
channel.
one piece and for us to accomplish the objective. So if we can get a rocket barrage on our side, then it'll help us do that. So be it.
Okay. Yeah. And just so you're tracking, the only time I expect to use anything that's area fire will probably be Objective Corium. I don't see a need to use it really anywhere else. Everything essentially requires precision. And the no strike list, I'm going to make it to where I go through you for that. I don't see a reason why we need to, go against the no strike list at all, because I'm the one implementing that. But to add more realism, I'll go through you for that if we do.
Sure. No, it was a good call. Your plan is solid. Looking forward to implementing it.
All right, sweet. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go off and work with Frost because this is going to be very heavy on him.
yeah, it's a complicated one. I'll get back to you on Grand Duke once I touch base with them.
All right. Do you care if we take?
They're putting some pressure on you, Frost. Oh shit!
Yeah, that's fine. Take what you need.
Fuck yeah, I'm taking a Raven.
Let's fucking do it, man.
Frost.
End this.
Frost, my boy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna give you some guidance on what I expect from you once you land on ground. I'm also gonna end up having one of these with you, so that way it's not just gonna be on you. Okay, so big thing for you, right? The moment we get on ground, that Raven needs to go up on the objective on the OP.
Yep.
Once we hit essentially where the red arrow is, I want you to readjust that Raven over to Objective Corium.
Corium, okay.
We're gonna have. I need you to set one of your long-range radios to 8-3. You're gonna do a call for fire. Depending on what we see on Objective Corium, you're gonna call up to someone called Grand Duke 7.
What? Grand Duke.
Their call sign is Grand Duke.
What is your call sign now?
It's either going to be 120 millimeter rockets or it's going to be 82 millimeter mortars. Also, oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
What's the other one? Rockets, right?
Yeah, rockets, 120 millimeter rockets and 82 millimeter mortars.
This was age. See.
What's that?
What was the frequency?
8.3 megahertz.
It's mine.
I'm not going to be on that at all, so I'm relying heavily on you.
Sure. Yeah, by the way, Cooper, my call sign is still money shot because I can't figure out one.
Alright.
3-1 radio check would make her 6.
Sure.
Alright, sweet. Also, I highly recommend you back that up until we get off the bird.
So
It can glitch and fuck the bird, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Strikers, it really is an issue, but with that one, it kind of can be.
Stinky.
Oh, you are.
Val?
Yeah.
When you look at the map, you see the FOB marker that I placed on?
Yep.
We're gonna be basically dropping you guys off at LV Thor, and then I'm gonna have McMahon just go back and forth from FOB Murphy to that FOB. Just drop off supplies at the mobile respawn point, and you just tell everybody who died to respawn at the mobile respawn point.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we're just gonna cut down like the fucking flight time from 10 minutes to like 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Name it something cool. Oh yeah.
User joined your channel.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
So
Radio check 3-1 over.
Not you, Garcia. No, you can hear me.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
5-5. What squad leaders do I have in here?
4 is here.
Roger, is 2 on here?
Bro, what happened to Winters? Jesus.
I don't know.
He just passed out.
4, can you get 2 on the net? I want to talk to him about something.
Understood.
Money shot, this is Falcon 5.
Are we going to have a action?
Send for money shot.
That's yeah. I'm gonna do this
First loss.
out.
First loss, it's fine.
Where are we meeting the helicopters?
User joined your channel.
6, this is 2, Mike.
2 Mike, this is 6. Any update on your personnel numbers? I know that's a little earlier.
Yeah, I was actually reaching out for you on that one. So we're currently standing at 4, currently requesting permission to capitulate down to the first squad as their Bravo team.
How many does first squad have?
4 at the moment.
Yeah, go ahead and bind with them. That's fine. All squads be advised, we definitely are going to need to make sure that we're bringing AT. Obviously, we're restricted to 1 javelin per squad, but make sure that we grab MAWs and make sure we have extra ammunition. I'll work with the FO to get backup ammunition for this is 6. For this is 6.
And for 4?
Is your 2 IC here today?
2 ICs indeed here today.
Is it going to be debilitating to your squad if you come up and act as a platoon sergeant?
Due to our current low numbers, that could be a thing.
Got it. You stay with 4th squad. Unless any squad has the actual numbers to be able to sacrifice 1 person and be acting platoon sergeant, I'll just take onus and kind of stay out of the firefight a little bit, so that way I'm not just constantly going down. But the secession command is going to go me 4, 1, 3, and then the 2 ICs in the same squads.
Loady body doid. Thank you, my man. Shut up, Frost.
P14.
You killer, you killed me with your
MVGs,
drone.
you see the ones I've got? Yeah, you can run with P15.
That's what you get.
Sorry.
All right.
Frost?
Yeah.
First, third, and fourth. If you guys look at the map, I gave you guys
Just
initial
saying,
breakdowns of where you're going and how you're going to approach it.
I'm gonna
First,
wait
you're going to
until
take
he's
the
done.
east side on the hilltop. Third, you're going to take the main objective buildings itself. Fourth, you're going to take the hilltop on the west-hand side. Once all three are secured, we'll prep for the next objective.
Good copies. Are we hard clearing
so far,
buildings?
Yeah.
Hard
gonna
clearing
have
buildings.
like a 10-15 minute delay with the grasshopper. Because
User
I'm
joined
gonna
your
help
channel.
McMahon bring over the mobile respawn point.
User
Towards
left
the
your channel.
FOB good
User
stuff.
left your channel.
So yeah.
All squads also be advised, once we are air assaulted in,
User
if
joined your
soldiers
channel.
do end up dying in the op, they need to respawn at the mobile respawn point located at FOB Gustav near Novi Sober.
4 copies.
Ah, cool. That's about it, eh?
And then once everyone is ready, come over to the first Chinook. I'll be currently standing at it.
Alright, Schneider is joining, but he's going to be like 20 minutes late.
That's fine. He'll get reinserted when he can.
Roger.
User left your channel.
Drone is on standby, Frost.
Very cool.
You can't lace targets
User
for the
joined
drone.
your channel.
I'm gonna grab some Hellfire rockets and put them on the little bird.
Oh, that's
However,
possible.
we have. Yeah, it is. You can have 2 on them. It's just a fucking pain in the ass to like control them with the gunner.
Okay.
But you can lace them easily. You just have to call me like 10 seconds beforehand.
I can
Get into a good
still
position
User
and hover.
joined your channel.
Also, Vanna, we have two birds for this. We have the Chinook and Blackhawk if need be.
I don't think we're gonna need it based off the
Think so?
numbers today. How many people does the Chinook hold?
I don't actually know.
40?
22 plus guns.
Yeah, it's like 24, yeah. Are we gonna see?
Yeah, we will need it. We will need it.
Yep, you will? Okay, cool.
First squad, you take the Chinook. Or not the Chinook, the Blackhawk.
Oh, first squad, we're taking Blackhawk. Which one?
Radio check 110.
The one directly behind us.
Good check. We're taking Chinook.
No,
There.
Blackhawk.
Sorry, Blackhawk. My bad.
Same thing, am I
Bravo
right?
on the right, Bravo on the left.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Mackenzie, we got a radio frequency with the squad.
Is this left?
Copy.
With Mackenzie, we are using like the 120. 120.
What's our frequency?
120.
Well, Seagull's here, so you might change that. You might say it's something else. We don't know. We'll stand by.
Auto.
Alright,
copy.
I'm gonna go get Seagull. Stand by.
Hey, all squads, make sure all soldiers have the MVGs. We are going into nighttime for this op.
Oh.
Are you sure it's 120?
Yes.
And then,
Check 120.
Frost, you already got hold of the Grand Duke call sign?
Yes, 1, 2.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Check. I did the jazz.
Okay, I would just set them up as your alternate on the long range.
Yep, dude. Money short radio check 8-3.
User left your channel.
Check
Probably not going to be able
110.
to reach him from here. Not
Yeah.
on short range.
I'm on
Are you on
long
short
range.
range?
I'm long range.
You're not supposed to be
Oh,
on 110.
I was gonna say, the fuck?
I thought you said short range.
You just told me to go on 1
No, I know, Belinsky.
No,
Belinsky,
you told me to go on 1-0.
Hold up, Jesus. Alright, hey, everyone on Bravo Bravo go to fucking 112.
Mike's.
Alright, fine.
112 radio check.
Actually, this one, are we, like, actually, like, air assaulting or we're gonna land?
112 check.
We're gonna be landing.
Good check.
God.
No, there's another nuclear plant on an island here.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Permission to get in? Thank you. Right, Bravo from the left, Alpha from the right, let's go.
On what
Seagull,
chopper
turn
are
off
we
your
going?
laser. Seagull, turn off your laser.
Turn off my what? Is it on?
Your laser.
What the fuck, dude? Alright, gotcha.
Are we supposed to load in here? Oh, we're waiting. Okay. That's confusing.
This is Will Maker 6, send it. Roger, acknowledge, I'll take a mic. They're on 8-3 south of Starry Sober. I'm going to mark it on the map.
User joined your channel.
We don't make our money shot. This is Grand Duke over.
Send for money shot.
We don't make our money shot. It's Grand Duke. We have batteries south of Starry Sobor with rocket truck. We have 120 rounds of 120 millimeter rocket for you. We also have 82 millimeter motor emplacement. We have only 40 rounds for motors, but we know you are attacking, so if you need our support, call me, please.
A firm, you are south of Starry Sober. You have 120 rockets and 40 times 180 millimeter mortars. Over.
How's Warzone, Cooper?
Give me a sec.
That's fun.
Check it again.
We got a huge W like 40 minutes ago.
Harlan Roo was discharged
That was sick.
2 hours ago. I go to his
User joined your channel.
H Roo. I know, but go to Firstcom Operations Center and this will be like the first thing.
Microphone muted.
I mean, what do you say? Look at us from first squad. There's 11 of us and only 4 of us on the server. 2 of us are from
Paul.
fire chief. That's either
Okay,
in our
you walk.
leader and like
Okay.
Microphone activated.
What? Wait, what? I mean, with
Today's basically the same missions as yesterday, like you're using night visions, it's dark, just not using the suppressors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what's up with your guys? Are they just all PPR as well? Yes, pretty much. Yeah, ours as well. Fucking sucks.
Where's It's probably buried some place.
What happened to the 4 remaining?
I think Alpha. I think in terms of like sections, we have 5 or 6 platoons.
Third, fourth, you guys ready to go?
Almost.
It's like you expressed that we have 4 of
Horse ready to go. Rivet.
Not a major.
Come on over and jump into the Chinook.
He's got 5 minutes.
National holiday here. Buchanan. Isn't it Frost's birthday today?
Warrant Officer Cooper requests permission board.
Alpha, make a line here. Bravo to the rear. Alpha
Hurry
front,
up,
Bravo to the
Alpha.
rear on the line up here.
Alright, go
Yeah.
ahead. Load in.
So we have 6x Hellfire
Alright,
for
loaded.
the drone,
Loaded.
non-laserable for you. We have 2x Hellfire for Grasshopper, 2x minigun, and 19 hydro rockets.
And from 6 times unguided or not laserable for me.
Yeah.
2 times Hellfires for I can lace 2 times miniguns and 19 rockets.
Yep. So if you need splash damage, just call over and Grasshopper.
in this chopper?
Just expect Grasshopper might need like 1 minute to get into the AO because I'm gonna keep landing every time I'm done with shit.
Yeah, fine.
I'm gonna get in there. McMahon, you gotta wait until I take.
Oh, we're air assaulting. We're not jumping.
We're landing and getting out.
Got it.
Alright, tracking 1's all in, 3's all in, 4's all in, waiting for one person who loaded in a little late.
You can go ahead and jump in for us if you want. Same with you, Garcia. I'll wait for Schneider.
Where's Major?
Right in front of me.
Wow.
Oh, there's
Hello, Major.
Dibs.
Specialist bills.
Dibs. I'm next to him, so dibs.
Who's going to be Major
I'm
Stick
next to him
tonight?
too.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, sir.
We gotta sing happy birthday.
We gotta sing happy birthday.
So.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
User joined your channel.
Happy
birthday
Happy birthday to you.
Squad, how many 18, what type of 18 do each of you have? Go to 1, 3, 4.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Charmin Ultra.
Are you 50? Are you 60? Are you 70?
You get a car. You get a car.
At this rate, you might as well just start with 100 because Major's that old.
1 DM Moss.
He's at least 16.
See, now me personally, I wouldn't take that. But that's just
Yeah,
me.
I was about to say.
Okay.
That's a little uncalled for.
First squad figures it out, 3 and 4.
Light up, and as soon as I hear something bad, I write all those down.
Sorry, I had to get out of the Chinook to here.
All real
So,
quiet now.
Major, I heard there's gonna be a change to unit policy. We're gonna be allowed beards.
No. I wish.
God.
I mean, when you got scratchy beards like some of you, I mean, it's patchy.
I don't know. Have you seen Snyder's mustache? It's pretty hot.
I'm looking at it right now.
I know. It is a mustache I would love to ride. I will not lie.
I mean,
Oh my god.
I mean, you kind of already
Three.
do ride it when you're down. You know, it's not
Two,
really
three.
a choice.
It's just yeah. It's
What
just
AT
not
do you
consensual.
have?
Does anyone see Agricola's?
Wait, is that a Schneider I can hear?
Is that a Cooper?
Yeah, Shazer.
No, that's a Polterwag.
Oh,
Does anyone see Agricola's eyes?
I've been out for like
Thanks for
30
having
hours,
everything
buddy,
good.
so.
I've been playing League, man.
I was.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, some pro teams are looking at me, so it's not.
He's like Masters Plus.
His Masters Plus.
Hey, money shot. This is Workhorse.
And for money shot.
Hopefully, I get
Give me a heads
amateur,
up when we get to
and I get picked up.
Are you right by my
And from will do.
Yes, you're not escaping me.
Kyle's got the Maz. Kyle got the Maz.
Alright. Fourth, they got a message.
Yeah, let's start doing that. Literally everybody carries a fucking AT4 with them. Just do it. Makes it easier.
Copy.
I have. Alright, Bills, buddy, you're gonna have to get out and drop the Maz and switch it for an AT4.
Fuck.
I just do it, please.
Kelso, you got the Javi, right? I'll grab.
Microphone muted.
Eight.
I'm 136.
I want to break free.
Microphone activated.
Gotta start playing my music. Ooh, Schneider.
What?
Looking extra cute. That mustache.
Oh, Ecuador beat Qatar. Well, now we're gonna have to change all of the roles around again.
Let's go 3, pick up the pace.
We got that eyes on 3 times T-72 on the southwest. It's the first objective.
On the way.
Does anyone ever think that we're all technically higher ranks than Vandal?
What?
No.
He's not technically wrong.
Why are we listening to them then?
I thought
It's his
OCS was.
position that matters.
I thought OCS was considered fucking a sergeant.
Cadets. No, OCS is a cadet.
Gotcha. I thought they're equivalent to a sergeant.
Yeah,
Doesn't
OCS
matter
is...
what rank he is. It matters what build he's got.
That's true. You
Major,
have a
you made
fucking.
it in?
touch Vandal.
Hey, cut it out. Major, you made it in? Major?
He's in.
Okay.
He's to your left.
Frost, we're good to go. Go ahead and tell the birds are ready to roll out.
Workforce is Manship Major.
Planet.
You good, Oscar Mike.
Copy, hold on. My man's pull up. Again, gonna drop my
War Eagle 7, this is Widowmaker 6. Be advised, Widowmaker platoon is SP time now. 1 Chinook, 1 Blackhawk, 3 squads to LZ4. Copy.
Nice hit, bro.
Yep.
Hey, do you want to be called Cadet Vandal or OCS Vandal?
I don't give 2 fucks.
Or do you just want to get called Vandal? You see, me personally, I wouldn't let Cadet fly like that.
I don't care. Cadet or OCS is fine.
Do I have time to pee, or is it
No, absolutely fucking not.
Yes, you do.
Alright, be right back.
I think like so.
Frost, you have eyes on the, through the drone
User
right
joined
now,
your
the far west
channel.
area.
Drone.
Figure it out.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
Why is that? Money shot is
O'Neal.
Maybe.
Central money shot.
Maybe advise me like maybe 3 ticks out.
A firm, 3 clicks out.
All squads be advised, 30 seconds over.
You heard that.
Get out now.
Right, out.
All squads advised when everyone's out.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
More is out.
User joined your channel.
Out.
Alright, 106 is Falcon 5, I'm taking off again.
No, go.
1, this is 6. Alright, hey, change of plans. Order of movement, 4, 3, and 1. We're gonna switch it up. 1 is gonna take the west side, 4 is gonna take the east side. I'll make the appropriate markers on the map. Go ahead and start movements. Quick copies.
Alright, we're gonna be moving behind 4. So once they get moving, or whenever you see somebody moving in front, we're gonna follow up behind them in a squad column. So I want Alpha in front, Bravo in the back.
One on you.
Forces in front of us.
One radio check.
Putting the troll here.
Taking over 5 and up until it's back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Roger, acknowledge all. Your last no order of movement. You're taking the far west side now.
Central money shot.
Yeah, be advised, Stallion had a little loop-see with an invisible blocker from what I can see. Can you communicate with her and just get ready to fly again? We might need a squad leader to repair it.
Yep. Schneider,
iPhone, can do.
First squad.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm moving to Stallion, by the way. She had a oopsie.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get fucking briefed on this shit, so I don't really know what the fuck to do. Yeah, me neither.
Okay, well,
I'm trying to find out.
1, you're the only one not moving. Let's go, catch up with the platoon.
Zircaloy, right?
Okay. Need something or?
Yeah, I can't fix it with my toolkit.
I don't think I can fix it either.
We might need the powers of God right now. Because it was definitely an Arma.
Correct. You want us to move there? Yeah, I didn't get briefed on this shit, so I don't know what the first objective is. We're moving northwest. Over. Thank you.
Workhorse, this is one ship. Sure.
Roger. Thanks.
Send it.
We can't fix the healer with our toolkit. We might need the help of God.
Yeah, Bristow is on.
Copy.
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting my bullets to get on their frequencies. Bristow. I told you to get on net. You gotta get on 110. What's the issue here? Are you on 110?
The heli got armored. I think it hit an invisible wall or something.
No, I told Bristow to get on squad net because I have to take on Brian off.
Be in here captive?
He was AFK apparently.
Okay. And when he comes back, I'll release him. What are you guys able to fix this?
Yeah, I've already talked to Cooper, and he's probably communicating with citizens.
Got it.
Alright, while you get your radio squared away, let's move. Bearing 306. We gotta catch up. They're already half a click ahead.
Juan, come grab your soldier.
Yeah, still no dice.
3, 4, this is 6. You guys take contact?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It wasn't 1, it wasn't either of you guys. Okay, I'm tracking. There is I know that there was fighting.
Workhorse, this is money shot. Stallion is getting back into the air.
Good, copy, thank you.
Where you go 7 would make her 6. Who's that? Polinsky. Ross, are we good to move or do you need a minute?
I'm good. I'm just checking out what's exploding stuff.
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Let's get going then.
Right.
Aware and making sure you're keeping eyes facing to the south towards that airfield until it's fully secured. Once all 3 spots are secured, we'll break up the security properly.
User joined your channel.
Good copies.
6-3.
Send it.
Can we split off and go to our marker now?
Go on. Yeah, Roger, go ahead and split off and move to your markers. 3, just so you are aware, you're going to have to make sure you're pulling security facing to the west until one's able to catch up and clear through that area.
3 copies.
By the way, am I allowed to hop into the big drone with the tablet?
Are you saying something right now for us?
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't whisper, sorry. Am I allowed to hop onto the big drone?
Yeah,
with the...
you need to make sure that they're not in it at the same time, or else you
Okay.
will like inadvertently blow it up or something.
Six is 4.
Send it.
We currently don't have eyes on our current location. Do you want us to stay here, or do you want us eyes on the objective?
Spread out a bit, see if you can get eyes on the open areas facing around it.
We're getting
see if you might
contact.
be able to... Roger, acknowledge. Contact.
Six 3.
Send it.
We're starting our assault. There's contacts in the woods, so we're gonna deal with them first.
Roger, acknowledge all. One's almost caught up to you guys.
Copy that.
Four, give me a sit rep.
4 is good. We got 1 times casualty, but we've set a foothold on the area, taking out the hostiles.
Acknowledge all. Good job.
Hey, money shot, this is Workhouse.
Thanks for money shot.
FOB Gustav is officially up and running. everybody who joins in now or respawns can now respawn at the mobile respawn point.
Affirm. Mobile respawn point has been established.
Well.
3 trucks. A lot of trucks, okay. Hey, Frost.
Yeah.
What do you see on Corium?
2 times bunker positions.
Okay.
What?
Go ahead and get a rocket strike prepped. Put it at my command.
Affirm.
Luce, are you back yet? Fucking Christ, man. Squads, give me a sit rep. Roger 3. Roger, acknowledge. Hey, go ahead and get a hold of Harpy, find out what they see over at the tank marker in the west hand side. Once engagement starts, you guys are free to use IR strobes, yes.
So you want me to check out the tank markers? Oh.
You can, or have them do it. I don't really care who does it, but we need to get eyes on both, essentially.
Workhorse is managed to show.
Send for Falcon 6.
Falcon 6, can you get on the drone and get eyes on the tanks marker again? If they are still up or still down there?
Yeah, wait one.
Grand Duke, this is money shot fire for effect, over.
Oh, scratch last. I have found a BTR though. Marking target.
Affirm, marking PTO.
Mark BTR. But yeah, be advised, I have no eyes on any T-72s anymore. They're gone.
Can you try to get eyes on them or try to find them?
I'm trying. They're gone.
Affirm.
Also, be advised, the far west road that I was about to scan, it's completely empty. There's nothing there.
Affirm, you mean the marker at the northwest of objective Zircaloy?
Yeah, affirm. That entire route is completely clean.
Good copy.
Roger. Yeah, that's
Also,
fine.
be
Go ahead and
advised,
head
I'm gonna
south from
call
there,
back the
just to
drone.
ensure
It's
no
almost being
enemies
on fuel.
come rolling up.
Affirm, drone's being
One,
affirmed.
once you're finished clearing, let me know, and then we're gonna reconsolidate and start pushing people to the next objective.
Grand Duke, this is money shot fire for effect over.
Alright. Hey, go ahead and pick your GCS up. We're gonna
Money shot, this is Grand
work
Duke
this while
7.
moving.
Say again, over.
You want me to call in the rockets?
Yeah, go ahead and call in the rockets. Make sure you're watching the feed when the rockets are getting shot.
Grand Duke, this is money shot fire for effect over.
Send target, over.
Money shot, Grand Duke, crit 054020, Alpha Bravo 1000, and Alpha Bravo 1005.
This is Grand Duke, wait, over.
Where the fuck did he go?
Money shot, this is Grand Duke 7. I have eyes on your targets, Alpha Bravo 1000, Alpha Bravo 1005.
427.
You say fire for effect on target?
This is 6, send it.
Affirm, target is 2 times bunker position, use 120mm rockets.
Contacts up on this hill.
Okay, we load 40 rounds.
Roger, acknowledge all.
Give us
Hey,
3 mics
firm,
when you will fire.
Affirm, give me a heads up before you fire.
Actuals down. I'm taking over for now.
Okay,
Roger, how many packs you got up?
All but actual.
Roger, I'm not getting a hold of one. Kick a team over and help them out. Something must be wrong.
Roger, we got a small ammo cache on the objective. Do you want us to demo that when we dip out?
Mark it on map for now.
Mark.
Money shot, this is 6. Let me know when the rockets are being shot.
6-3 interrogative.
Send it.
Affirm, wounded.
Are they on there, Mark?
They should be near it. Last I saw, they had IR sharps when I had the Raven above them.
Knowledge.
Over to reinforce you, mark your position with either IR strobe or smoke.
Our grid is 037, 038, keypad 4.
You guys, pick that up 3?
War actual is back online.
Knowledge all. 3, this is 6.
Send it.
pick that up from 1?
User joined your channel.
Yeah, affirmative. I'm trying to find that grid square. You said 036038?
037038.
Let me know when you've marked your position with smoke or something so I know what I'm looking at when I'm walking up here.
We are ready to fire.
Hey, you're good to go.
I just marked it with white smoke.
User left your channel. User joined your
Taking
channel.
contact.
6, this is money shot, rockets out.
Acknowledge all. Let me know what the BDA ends up looking like. Walensky, turn on your laser.
IR strobe?
The laser on your rifle.
How do I do that?
L.
Done.
Alright, I'm moving up to you now with a laser. Four, you guys ready to move?
4 is ready to move.
Roger, 4, go ahead and start get prepped, put together your own plan to get up to the next objective.
Understood. For the squad, 4.
For the squad at the moment.
Understood.
Walensky, my laser's on if you want to move over to me.
I'm over here, I see you.
Got it.
Look at
Hey,
me.
Mike or Doc, I need you guys to move over to me.
Roger, moving.
I see you guys.
I thought the fucking objective is clear because everyone threw it. Nice one.
Copy that. Six 3.
Send it.
Yeah, so our friends at the airfield seem to have fallen back on us, so we're dealing with them now.
Acknowledge all. Or let me know when your plan is prepped.
Plan is prepped.
User left your channel.
This is Stallion.
Roger, acknowledge all.
User joined your channel.
Mike, if you can move with 4, they can go up to the next objective. We just hit it with rockets.
Copy.
4, once Mike gets to your position, you are free to move to the next objective.
User left your
Start clearing
channel.
it. Rockets were hit. Money shot, this is
User
6.
joined
Go
your
ahead and
channel.
re-hit that with mortars. Money shot, you copy last?
This is Donald reporting in mass cast southeast of the cache. We're taking heavy casualties over here. A lot of contacts in these woods.
Falcon 6.
Roger, acknowledge all.
Currently, only 2 of us are up.
Roger, I'm making my way over to you.
Wargle 6 to Widowmaker 4.
User joined your channel.
10-4.
I'm on your 6. I got to tag along one of your privates.
Hey, Doc, how's first looking? Doc, this is 6.
Set.
How's first squad looking?
Just managed to get Nikias back up. He'll manage. I'm moving.
Acknowledge all. 3, this is 6. Where are they coming from?
How far out are you guys?
I'm on the complexes right now, next to the ammo dump.
Doc is moving that too.
Hey, I got 1 soldier down in the ammo dump.
Hey, Widowmaker 6 is Falcon 6.
Send it.
Can you make sure that fucking Money Shot is alive? Because he has not responding to anything that I said to him.
This is 6. I'm up here. I'm not seeing contact, just hearing it.
We're in the southeast of the forest. Currently, the rest of the contacts are southeast, somewhere out of the complex.
Roger, I'm coming up to you. Doc, inside the small armament was 1 soldier down if you want to work on him. It's marked on map as small ammo cache.
They've just been hiding well behind all the trees, so be careful. They could be literally just right behind us.
Toss grenades. Jesus fucking Christ. Three, get whatever you can, try to collapse back into the complexes.
Copy that. I think I'm the only one up right now.
Where's the rest of your team at?
They're all down to the southeast, or southwest from your position right now. More west.
Okay.
Hey, Widowmaker 6.
Send it.
Be advised, Harpy has currently eyes on what looks like 1 or 2 T-72s on the airfield. I'm gonna mark the position in like 2 seconds, wait 1.
Knowledge all. Do not engage. Not sure if that's friendly or enemy, over.
Hey fam, I wanted to ask you if you could potentially establish eyes on it.
At the moment, no. In the current state we're in, we have essentially 1 squad up on the objective and 1 squad is pushing to the next one.
Hey fam. Also be advised, grasshoppers on standby if need be.
Knowledge all.
Widowmaker 6, this is Stallion.
Send it.
I just dropped off most of Scorpions to LZ Thor.
Acknowledge all. Next time you have reinserts, get with us so we can make it a little bit closer.
Affirm.
Okay, Frost, you're gonna come back up. Where is Donnelly at?
Nice.
3, this is 6.
Go for 3.
Yeah, where are you at right
User
now?
left your channel.
I'm currently moving casualties back to the building.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, Ducks, we...
Okay, you should be coming up soon. I just gave you an epi as well. Don't forget your GCS, it's on the ground. Forget that, you can't control your Raven.
Okay, I'm back up.
Yeah, don't forget your GCS.
Just they're calling the mortars?
Buildings. No, don't even call those in.
Alright.
Alright, 3 and 1 give me a sit rep of total packs on here, and then 4 give me an idea of what's happening with you guys.
This is 3. We currently have 3 friendlies that are still up. Everybody else is down, but we're moving everybody back to CCP.
This is 1. We just inserted with 5. I think 3 are still down on the ground or either up at the squad marker.
Roger, acknowledge all 1 and 3, and then 4 give me your sit rep.
4 is still currently moving to the next objective.
1 is moving back to our squad marker.
I'm gonna make a
with the
6.
inserts.
Hoppy.
Acknowledge all.
Go ahead and send it.
Be advised, I'm currently marking targets for you within the no strike zone at the nuclear power plant. Just for you to know where they are.
Roger, acknowledge all. Tango Mike.
RP be advised, money shows back on it.
War Eagle 7, Widowmaker 6.
You have to call back my Raven. It's almost empty.
Okay.
Widowmaker 6, this is Stallion.
Oh.
Send it, Stallion.
I have 1 times reinsert. Could I have a closer LZ, please?
Yep, give me 2 mics and I'll get it for you.
Affirm.
War Eagle, Widowmaker 6. What is the current status of friendly units on the airfield directly south of us? Over. Essentially, we have eyes on 2 T-72s on the southern end, but we can't determine if they're friendly or enemy.
There's full security on the building here.
Are we free to engage that, or are we holding off on those 2 T-72s located roughly at grid?
Dead.
Bravo, when you get up, get on security. I don't want that to happen again.
There's no bodies laying on the ground. Head over that. Is all the contact dealt with?
It is 047053 keypad 1.
Frankie, you good? Gotcha. Get in line.
Damn, full size. That's
Smart actual back on that.
Roger, we're requesting engagement with 3 cab. I just don't want to hit friendly units.
yeah. Only reason I brought me he should be getting up here in a minute. He just
Knowledge all. Cross.
Yep.
Hey, 3 T-72s located 03. Fuck, I can't fucking tell because of this stupid map. Give me a second. The 3 T-72s that Cooper marked at 035043, engage those. After that, hit the 2 T-72s on the airfield, and then...
I think he lost eyes on the 3 times, so...
Alright, then get the 2 on the airfield.
Affirm.
6-3.
Harpy, this is money shot message over.
We got one pack down, one KIA.
You have green light to engage the 2 times T-72s on the runway.
One is still moving towards the squad marker with most of our squad.
I'm gonna try to get eyes on them, and then I'm gonna launch 2 times Hellfire missiles.
Roger, acknowledge all. Reconsolidate on top of the base. We're gonna set up 3-6 security from here and then make our way, prepping to go to objective Trinitite.
Understood.
Are vehicles and special forces, and we're going up against special forces for 50 hours.
Good, Frost?
Try not to use the lasers.
What's my controls in the grass?
6-3.
Oh, there we go.
Send it.
There, yeah.
So we did fight special forces over here, so should we ditch the
Good.
IR strobes?
Thanks.
Yeah, go ahead and take them off now. We're out of contact. 4, this is 6. Currently looking at the base, I'm seeing
on
at least 5 packs
Affirm,
still
engaging,
alive on the
Thanks.
objective you're moving towards and entrenched positions. Do you want to try calling mortars on that, or do you want to try to just take it out with your own troops?
Good copy. We currently have the numbers, so we'll do it on the ground.
Large splash.
No, Joe, I'm currently looking to see if there's any vehicles or entrenched positions. I do see 150 cal. I will mark it on the map for you.
4 copies.
Rifle.
Large rifle.
Splash.
Affirm, target splash.
Money shot, this is Harvey. Be advised, I hit the same tank twice because I don't see another active tank anymore.
Affirm, tank destroyed then. 1 times this tank destroyed.
For correction, that LMG's already been marked. All markings that are currently up there are accurate.
Wrong channel, sorry.
4 copies.
We were on our way to go help with that, and then Setmar showed up in the fucking woods, so here we are.
Be advised, currently watching you guys make your movement up there. If you continue on your current path, you're going to come to a big open area. I suggest you going east just a little bit. You should be able to get very close with the woods.
Money shot.
Be advised, I have marked 1 times mortar on grid break. Grid 019er 027, keypad 1. Northwest of objective Zircaloy.
Affirm, eyes on.
Permission to engage with 1 times
All
Hellfire.
packs up, ready for tasking.
Roger, acknowledge
Wait
all.
1, Mike.
Wait 1.
Vandal?
Yes.
Is Harpy allowed to engage the mortar position northwest of our current location? At the... He marked it on map.
Only with precision weaponry.
Affirm.
Is he in the low bird?
No, in the drone.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Only with precision weaponry.
Affirm. Harpy, this is money shot. You're allowed to engage only with precision rockets.
Good copy, I'm allowed to engage with precision guided only.
To the next objective, yeah?
Yeah, I'm about to give you the new path.
Dude, that was going so good until
Wait until I
Space
have
Mass
eyes on
decided
it
to
again,
show
and
up.
then I'm gonna engage.
Yeah, I know.
Was it like the contact DLC ones?
Yeah, 110% was, because they were wearing vanilla armor.
Okay, so for 1 and 3, once we are at 100%, yellow line is your new path. You're going to go ahead and take that all the way over. You're going to set up on the southern side, just out of sight of the nuclear plant. Hopefully by then, 4 will be done with their objective, and they'll go up from the northeast side, and then we'll essentially attack the east side. Avoid the encampment and the guys with guns on the west, and try to see if we can just breach in on the east and clear through.
I like it.
Copy that. You want Spartans in front since we're both moving over there?
Yeah, fine. It can go 3-1 in the order of march. Go ahead and make your movement over.
I'll do the mass
IR shrubs off. And
Be advised, money shot, sights on target.
Right now.
Launching one time Pathfinder.
Alright, boys, bring that ass here.
Rifle.
Recon rifle.
Thank you. Harris, you do realize we gotta backtrack.
Impact.
Just follow the road. Follow the road.
Bro, the line
Be advised, from what I can see, good effect on target. He should be dead.
Trust me. Let's go.
Affirm. Mortar
Do you
destroyed.
wanna wait? Do you want to wait for the rest of the squad? Do you
I
wanna
said
go by
we're
yourself?
forming up as we move.
But you can't even do that. Okay. I didn't realize your fire team was. Yeah, they were all still over there, pal. It's fine. Come on. Form up in route. Get the wedge on me. Have your right same as before. We are going to be pushing along this very lovely drawn out yellow line. And while on that yellow line, we're going to avoid as much enemy contact as humanly possible because I don't want to die again. Anybody else? Anybody else not want to die?
6-3.
Where are y'all at right now?
Senate 3.
What are the contacts to the northeast that we're running into?
That's 4th Squad, rolling into
there
the
you
next
are.
objective.
Fuck yeah.
Copy that.
Fuck yeah, that's a relief.
I'll be honest with you, 4th Squad, I'm watching you do this. Good
Lewis
job.
has been AFK all
You
the
still
time.
have about 5 total packs on the east side up. 3 are moving around, 2 are on turrets.
Right now it's me, but third when he comes in. Oh, he's AFK too?
Raven's coming offline.
Money shot,
Why
this
the
is
fuck
Harpy
are
and
they
Rocket.
AFK?
Never money shot.
From what I can see, you guys are using IOS drops. Is that correct?
Security to the north. Let's go on me.
Affirm. Some are and some aren't, I think. Some turned them off because we're not in contact right now.
Alright, good copy. Can you give me a rough position where the people are without them?
We'll wait for 4 to be ready.
Or the squads without them? I don't see them, obviously.
Affirm. Wait, one mic.
Hey, so let me make sure to cut
Just move with 3 over to the power
User
plant
left
and
your
then,
channel.
Wait to do a coordinated attack.
All copied.
It was Seagull, but when the
Randall?
take over for squad
Yeah.
leaves, so.
Do all of us have IR drops on or some?
Hey, also, if you guys have IR strobes on, go ahead and take them off. Except for 4 who's currently in contact.
Also take off the IR strobes, by the way.
Harpy, this is money shot manager.
Set up.
User
Currently
joined your
only
channel.
4th squad has IR drops on. They are currently at objective Corium. Over.
What's he trying to engage
Copy,
right
high
now?
fast on him.
Squad reg on.
No, he's trying to figure out who is IR strobes on so he can identify targets.
Okay.
Don't worry, Rao. Don't worry. Hey, Rao. So Joe got the MP.
No, it's-
Can you carry Lewis?
Yeah, I'll carry Lewis.
A3, slow your rate of march down just a little bit so 1 can catch up.
2 copies.
You have cuffs with you?
Starting my drone again.
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine to come in
Hold
right
up,
now.
Seagull. Hold up.
Hey,
Got him.
kick that drone out over the top of the nuclear power plant.
Yep.
Confirm those target locations. Get
Where
Harpy.
is first? I
to
don't
look
see them
further
on my
to the
tablet.
west.
They're
West?
at my
Ricky, make
position.
sure
They're
West
not
or
moving
east?
right now.
Seagull.
Copy
West.
that. We're just holding.
Yeah, they'll catch up to you. Get Harpy back on the west side. I want them looking around there and making sure nothing is
So our
rolling
west
over
side right
to
now.
us vehicle wise. Get your Raven over top the power plant. Start marking any targets you deem necessary.
Okay.
And then once mine comes back, I will get mine back over top friendly units where 4th squad's at.
Okay. Harpy, this is money shot manager.
Yeah, we gotta stick in the middle. We're carrying 2 dudes.
Send it.
Can you keep your eyes on the western side of all objectives, so where the mortar basically was, and watch for any kind of QRF or vehicles coming in?
A-firm, I'm currently looking. I don't see any potential vehicles there that could be a QRF, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Tell them to scan.
Nathan.
Scanning along the main road, going east and west.
Keep on scanning the main road on the west.
Near the power plant.
Yep, will do. We'll scan
What?
the main road to the west of objective Zircaloy.
What was that with the power plant?
So where the power plant is, I want him to scan essentially in that area and look for anything. If there's nothing on the west side, then I want him scanning to around the power plant in the woods and along the road to make sure nothing else is around.
Harpy, disregard last. You are tasked to look around the power plant of the next objective. Look into woods and streets and stuff.
Send last message again. You want me to watch over the power plant and just scan out the area?
Affirm.
Copy, Walter.
Fuck's sake.
6-3.
Send it.
What is second doing?
I don't know. Give me 1 second. 1, this is 6. This is 6.
This is 1. Send it.
Yeah, follow the yellow line. I don't know what you guys are doing. I know 2
We
is
have
attached
engaged.
to
Yeah, we've got mines here, so we're going around them.
Why are you going north? Go south.
My bad, we're moving south. Alright, seems like we're clear of mines. Get your boys back in the wedge. Wrong channel.
Zircaloy has been neutralized. We have found a
First,
smaller
refer to your
location.
map.
We have
There's a
marked it
yellow
on map
line that
for
we gotta follow.
fallen forces to claim. We've engaged multiple T-72s within the airfield based off clearance from War Eagle 6. We do have
Alright,
one
3's Oscar Mike.
squad
I can form up behind us. You're close
objective
enough.
Corium time now. They are securing it.
Marked 1 times PTR on him.
Huh?
I marked 1 times PTR on him.
There is no 7.
Negative. I'm going to go ahead and
Six is
stage
stock.
2 squads south of power plant, and they're going to be
Set
on
for
the
dock
north
four.
side, all from the east side. All 3 squads will engage and clear out from there.
Roger that. Is Mike able to handle that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Roger.
1-3.
This is 1, send it.
Divert southwest and
User
hit the yellow
disconnected from
line
your
and then
channel.
follow that. You'll be right behind us.
Gotcha.
Hey, Doc, this is 6. Or Mike, this is 6.
Yeah, send it.
What's going on up there?
Nothing. We're just taking contact, so, like half of 4 went down, but I'm picking them all up. We're chilling now.
Okay, is 4 actual up?
Yeah. 4 actuals back online.
Alright, 4 actual. Unless there's something I need to be aware of via sit rep wise that Mike did not already bring up, let me know when the objective is secured.
Objective just got secured. We got a foothold off the area. We're just doing medical for some of those that need it. I got about 2 that need it.
Roger, acknowledge all. Go ahead and do a quick scan for any intel in the area. I'm going to give you follow-on orders. You guys have 5 minutes to get 100% ready to move and clear through the area.
Circle around the power plant for the time being.
Affirm.
Hold on, let me launch this bad boy. Fucking yeet. God, I love that thing. I know I should not be using it really a lot because it's like your thing, but God, I fucking love it.
Also, money shot is Zabi.
Money shot.
Keep looking at your map because I keep updating markers within the AO.
Affirm.
I don't want to call them out each time I do something.
Yeah, we'll also mark some stuff if I see something.
User left your
this map
channel.
up for the friendlies, so that way they know what the fuck they're doing. I know if I don't, they're all gonna fucking lose their shit.
Okay, Allcon, be advised. Updated markings for the next objective. I have 1 and 3 are going to be attacking on the east-hand side at the southern corner. 4, you'll be attacking on the east-hand
User
side
left
on
your
the
channel.
northern corner.
User
We will
joined your
do
channel.
3 personnel. Correction, we'll do all 3 packs,
Thank
or
you,
all 3
Manager.
squads, coordinated
Be
strike at the
advised,
same
I've
time.
marked down 3 times medical tent within the power plant. I made them yellow, so they are unknown. I don't know which faction they're from.
FM eyes on.
Just tell the guys to not shoot any wounded.
Will do.
War crimes.
Be advised, one very small building. It's located like at essentially a garage. But it's just on the edge of it.
Well,
Roger, we'll verify before we do it. What's that?
we have 3 times medical tents inside the power plant, so you might have some wounded inside. So
Okay.
he marked it on map
All
with.
squads, be advised, marked on the map, roughly grid 057031. In the power plant is 3 medical tents. It's marked in yellow. When you guys move in, make sure you guys are wary of your shots and where you're, what you're engaging. We don't want to start killing wounded people.
See where they are compared to us. Okay, they're not far ahead. War Eagle 7, Widowmaker 6. We do have 1 or 2 BTRs on the north side in the offices. Is there going to be any issue if we try to engage that with some sort of explosive, whether it be javelin or precision hellfires? Roger, acknowledge all. I gotta check out, see, make sure 4 is not about to get fucking lit up right now. Where's this altitude?
Hey, 4, this is 6.
Send for 4.
Hey, do you have anyone on the far west side where the radio tower is?
That's a negative.
Yeah, just so you guys know, there's some dude running up on the far west side where the radio tower is. He's about to go up to where essentially the mortar tubes are. I would make sure you guys clear that out real quick.
Copy. Alright, hold. We got guys coming to
Never mind.
northwest.
That's first sergeant. I didn't see his IR going off.
4 copies.
Yeah, my bad.
No problem.
Yeah.
Frost.
Yeah.
You know where that BTR is on the southwest corner?
Yeah.
Can you find out what kind of building that is next to it? Get the drone to figure that out. We gotta keep moving. We're gonna follow
Never.
behind the platoon.
You mean on the road?
Yeah, by the road.
6 this is money shot, Mr. Joe.
Send it.
The BTR is in 1 times trench position. That's probably the building you see on the map.
Roger, acknowledge all. Go ahead and get Harpy ready to engage. They will not engage until we start the assault.
Affirm. We'll go.
Also, catch back up. I ran off and you, like, stopped running with me.
Affirm. RP, this is Manship, Mr. Joe.
Standard.
Can you get eyes on the BTR I marked on the map on the southwest corner of the power plant? Oh, it's on the road, on the next road.
Well, will do.
Get ready to
Oh, break. You have a hind coming towards you guys from the west. Hind or other helo, I don't have eyes on it really.
6 is Manship, Mr. Joe.
Send it.
We got 1 time helo coming in from the west.
Yeah, be advised, they're dropping off resupplies. Wait, one. Marking them down.
Apparently they are dropping off resupplies.
They're dropping off resupplies?
Yeah, Harpy is marking it on map.
They dropped off roughly 2 squad size elements, maybe 4. Maybe 3, sorry.
Harpy has eyes on 3 times squads. They dropped off 3 times squads.
Tell Harpy to engage
I have eyes on your BTR.
Harpy, you're allowed to engage the dropped off troops by the helo.
All squads be advised,
Copy,
that air is not friendly.
What do you do with the BTR?
Copy that.
Get ready to engage after you engage the other target. Wait for hours or...
Yeah, money shot correction, they're waiting for our clearance to engage it.
Affirm, Voodoo.
Yeah, this is 3. We saw 2 MIHs just kind of fly near our position.
User left your channel.
Yeah, I'm tracking. It dropped about 3 squads off on the west side of the first objective we took. Not really sure how we're going to address that. I think we just focus on the power plant for now. I'm going to get aircraft to take them out.
3 copies.
Money shot is Harpy.
Enter money shot.
I have lost eyes on the enemy troops that have been dropped off.
A firm, get eyes on the BTR on the road for now. We'll engage them later again.
Fuck that helicopter. That didn't land on you, did it?
No, it landed just behind us. I think 1 though might have to deal with any dismounts though, but 3's still pushing.
This is one we're checking out.
So you technically it landed like right behind us, but it was close.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure it didn't hit anyone because I saw it go down and went, oh shit.
Yeah, it blew up edge of the tree line and bursted. Pretty much gotten all in the tree line, so all good.
Hey, money shot, this is Harvey message.
And money shot.
Marked 1-time squad-sized element on the map, it's at Great Break. 051-032. Keypad 8, moving towards the northeast, I'm pretty sure.
A firm, eyes on.
Permission to engage him.
6, this is money shot.
Money shot.
Permission granted.
Look, I'm on TV. Rifle impact. I have
Launch
2
rifle.
more multiple stragglers who want me to launch
6-3.
I have at least 1 times rocket for the BTR
What's
on the
with
road.
the enemy infantry marker just northwest of where we're currently at?
We just got
Negative,
the
wait for also.
Hellfires to engage against it. We picked it up with the drone.
Waiting one.
I mean, we're like 100 meters from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask that you try to avoid engaging it so we don't draw too much attention to us before we make our breach into the objective.
Yeah, copy that. We'll loop around, go straight to our marker.
What infantry marker are you talking about? Because are you looking at the symbol?
Yes.
That symbol was put down at the beginning of the operation. That was just so you have a reference of what's in the area.
Right, so we're gonna be moving to our marker. Do we just wait till 4th comes down, or?
4 is currently in position.
Yep, so what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and get Harpy to engage the BTR. Once that BTR starts exploding, all 3 of you guys, all 3 squads will begin the breach on the east side.
3 copies.
Money shot, go ahead and get the engagement on the BTR.
A firm. Heartbeat, this is money shot, Miss Joe.
Stand it.
You have green light to engage the BTR on the road.
Rifle.
Not rifle.
Splash instead.
Go ahead and start moving
And 1 times BTR destroyed.
I'm on the shot, I see you.
Tree, be advised, there's a patrol on the road close to the compound right in front of you. Be careful.
Yeah, copy that. We'll deal with it.
Again, I'll re-emphasize this. Inside the no strike zone, unless it is a vehicle, do not use explosives. If you do use explosives, javelins are the only thing you're able to do with top-down fire.
Hey, money shot, be advised, I have 1 more PTR marked northwest of the objective. It's right outside the red line. Mission
Money
engaged.
shot, find out what
If,
kind of buildings are around it.
Eyes on. Wait one mic.
Copy.
One, 3, and 4. Let me know when you guys get your first. Once you start getting inside the power plant.
This is 3. We've breached near the Dishka marker. I'm gonna move in from this construction zone.
Knowledge all. Money shot. This is 6. Find out what's near that BTR. If there's no buildings, he's clear to engage it.
I firm BTRs in 1 times camo net, so he's good to go.
Alright, cool. He's clear to engage.
Harpy, this is Mancha Mesjo.
Send it.
You're allowed to engage that BTR to the on the northwestern side of the objective.
Wilco, rifle.
Large rifle.
Be advised, I might have to do 2 rifles because it's underneath the camo net. You know how camo works in this game?
Never.
Yeah, be advised, rifle again.
Large rifle.
6, this is 1.
Send it.
Are there any specific sectors you want us to clear, or do you just want us to go in and...
It's a BTR approaching on the road.
Harpy, it looks like
I'll
it
set it up,
haven't
don't
destroyed
worry.
the
Just
BTR.
keep clearing through.
Yep, it's still alive because the camo net is insane.
Harpy, how many rockets do you have left, or are
Fire
you
areas
Winchester?
marked off.
Still 2 to go.
This is 3. We have a visual of the medical tents where we're moving in.
Then from Mancha.
A little bit north of the first BTR that engaged. I have 1 time squad size elements west side of the road.
Or this is
6,
1.
3. 6, this is 3.
4.
What's your
A
blue on blue?
firm, eyes on.
Currently have no blue on blue.
Wait one mic.
We're on the northern side of the objective.
I hear Dishka fire on the construction site. Is that a friendly manning it or not?
One, 3, and 4 sectors are marked for you guys.
You guys, we have a squad.
This is Specialist K. Rail taking over for Seagull
We have a
right now.
squad northwest.
Let me know what...
Next to the destroyed BTR.
Hey, so 1, your sector's marked 2 black lines. You essentially have very thin area of buildings to clear
Monitor,
through.
this Harpy, be advised, squad size element is moving northwest bound.
6, 3.
I will keep touch.
Send it 3.
So we got over here to the medical tents, and there were armed personnel inside the tents, so we kind of obliterated the tents, but there's a ton of body bags over here, so I don't think we killed any wounded personnel that weren't already dead.
Roger, acknowledge all. Go ahead and get screenshots, pass it up. Also be advised, 1 enemy squad is moving in from the southwest into the, or moving into the southwest corner of the power plant. Sorry.
Six is money shot, Miss Joe.
Send it.
The BTR in the northwestern corner is still active because Harpy can't penetrate the tent which is above it.
Roger, acknowledge all. Or you'll have to deal with that.
Sorry, say again for 4.
BTR on the northwest corner of the objective area is still active. We can't seem to get the guided rocket to penetrate the net for some reason.
4 copies.
One, 3, and 4. Give me a sit rep.
We got where some of us are pretty wounded. We got one pack down. I think we're doing fine.
Roger. Unless you're using it against armored vehicles, try to avoid those explosives.
This is hot.
Manager.
Marked 1 times BTR west side of objective on the main road. I don't know exactly. Yep, it was exactly. It's moving.
April 6, this is Manager.
Send it.
We have a BTR coming in on the main road on the western side of the objective.
Is it on the road?
6 is 3.
Affirm, it's on the road.
Engage it. Go ahead and send it 3.
Yep, yeah, where you hear all the stuff
If
exploding,
it's still on the
pretty
road,
pinned
you're
down.
allowed to engage it.
I don't think it's a mass cast, but we're pretty split up and all pinned down.
Three down packs. Working on now for the second. Mike, or sorry, Doc, are you still around here?
Yeah, my third squad out there. Oh,
Central Manager.
Establish CCP as central as possible in the entire area. What's your current status?
To engage that, it's completely away from the reactor and stuff.
6 is Manager.
Send it.
Is Harpy allowed to engage the gas on the western side at the entrance of the power plant?
Negative, not at the moment.
Affirm. Harpy, this is Manager. You are. That's negative, you're not allowed to engage the gas.
Cringe! Good copy, one engage. Just
Initiation, be advised, 3 actual is down. I'm taking over at this time.
Affirm.
Acknowledge all.
Boys,
4, this is 6.
Right
Can you give me a syrup?
4 is still currently going through the northern side and section of the objective. All green.
User left your channel.
Acknowledge all.
I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna call out that it's moving.
130.
No, it's
No, advise on.
Yeah, be advised, I think it's moving and it's kind of retarded.
Oh, no, you're good. Hey, I know you ear hustle on 130. Can you get a hold of Donnelly and Kyle for me, please? I'm on 3-1 from them. They're going to push it to the right to go down this road. We should run into the
One, this is 6. One, this is 6. Doc, this is 6. I'm not seeing any personnel. I think he was on the roof and got knocked already.
God.
Six, be advised.
3-1. This is 1 for 6.
Yeah, what's your current status?
We're clearing still. I got civilians in one of these buildings, hostages it looks like.
No, don't.
This is 1 actual on backup.
6, this is 3. Be advised, one of my guys got downed and was taken. Not exactly sure of his position at the moment, but there's Russians talking on my radio channel, so we're gonna have to change over and deal with that in a minute.
6 is down for takeover. I need a team of a squad here at the Widowmaker's marker on C-tab to do a sweep around. We have been receiving fire from on top of the buildings. We don't know where exactly.
Copy. We got the same situation. We're pinned down. We can't get to the shooter. He's basically on top of a building. Where is your current location? 3 times medical tent.
We are at the 1 times BTR 80, exactly at the Petrovka name on the marker. On the map.
Break. We got 1 times gunship in the air.
Fucking hide in Diego.
Good copy.
Hey,
Yeah, we're
from
just
Iceland.
on the northern side of you. We are going to swing over.
Who's got a stinger on them?
I've got a stinger. This is 4.
Okay, 6 back up. See if you
think
can
I
take
can
out
hit
that
it with the
fucking
Hellfire?
hind.
Where's
Second,
the
copy.
highest location?
Do you think I can hit it with the Hellfire?
We are currently engaging it with a stinger.
Alright, got copy. To be fair, I don't think I would have actually been able to.
Money shot, this is 6.
I'm for money shot.
Roger, just so you know, go ahead and make sure nothing comes into this objective. Use whatever you got to help with that.
We got 1 times truck coming in from the
4, be
east
advised,
on the road.
infantry coming in on the north side of the power plant. That's gonna be where you guys are at.
Good copy.
We are in the middle of the complex right now, and it is an absolute cluster. Like, really bad.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
This is
Mark the buildings you guys have cleared
1
through.
for money shot.
Be advised, I have marked 1 times euro east side of the objective. What I'm saying is, as soon as a guy goes down, they're dragging their bodies off, and they're having trouble trying to find them. 069 031. Keep at
you guys aren't picking them up on your rugged tablet or anything?
I have PID that it's hostile. We are, but it's a slow process because there's a lot of them in between us.
Wait, 1.
Got it.
6, this is money shot, message over.
Send it.
Harpy has spotted 1 times euro on the eastern side of the objective. Oh, like 200 clicks out on the road. Is he allowed to engage?
As long as he's not causing any collateral damage, he's clear to engage it.
Hey, fam. As long as you don't
This is 4, the highest
make any collateral damage, you're allowed to engage.
Yep, good copy, be advised. Given how it's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, and
1, I need you to mark your location because I'm not seeing you guys on my rugged tablet.
Hey, fam.
This whole mission has been a big character for first and second squad.
6, I've marked our current location on the map. It's almost impossible to get accurate numbers of who all is here, but it's myself, a couple of Spartans, and the rest of Ghosts. If you can get some support in here, that would be fantastic.
I'm coming right now.
Okay, you're over there. Still need my help. Copy. Who is speaking to me?
6 is down. 4 take.
User left your channel.
Copy. Alright, all squads, what's your current situation?
Set up a CCP there for us and Spartans. Over. Where's Ralph?
6 is down. Come here.
No,
Six is one.
Go ahead.
Setting up a CCP at the Go/Spartan mark to fix our guys up.
It was a guy from the left.
Good copy. 2.
2 is not here. As in, like, we're
User
not rolling
left your
with 2 today.
channel.
Good copy. 3.
User left your channel.
Say again for 3.
What's your current sit rep?
What's left is 3 is linked up with 2. I put a mark on the map of our current location, grid 056030. Our radio, at least our squad internal radio, has been compromised by the Russian forces.
Good copy. So we've pretty much cleared the northern portion of the town. We are rendezvousing with you to clear the rest out. Which part of the objective have you already cleared?
We managed to push in down a road, got pinned down, and moved into this building, and that's about all I can tell you, man. We didn't get a lot of clearing done.
RP just mentioned Mr.
Also, 6, be advised, we have civilian hostages on our position as well.
Got a frog foot in the air.
Alright, be advised, this is 4. We are taking heavy contact from the west. They're trying to push into the town. We will try to stop them from doing so.
RP, this manager, be advised we have an enemy frog foot in the air. You probably don't have any air-to-air capabilities, right?
User joined your channel.
Welcome back.
6 is back on station. Thank you. 1, 3, 4. Give me a sit rep.
The fuck is that?
There was a frog foot in the air, so we have to watch out. Went south.
Not a stinger, so.
Yeah.
1, 3, 4. This is 6. Give me a sit rep.
This is 4. We've cleared out the northern section of the town. We are still seeing force coming from the north towards inside the town. We're stopping them from doing so.
Roger, acknowledge all. 3, 1.
This is 1, Senate.
Give me a sit rep.
We are currently at a CCP holding security for,
Stitching.
I think it's
He has heart
3.
rate. And yeah, he got blood too.
I know we got Kelso and Kyle in there.
CCP established bearing 057030. Keep at 4.
I'm gonna check heart rate.
Hey Nico, you still alive, pal?
Okay, good heart rate, 184.
No, drop.
Gas. Give me a second.
Hold.
Copy, I'm holding.
Okay,
I'm gonna transfuse another 250.
Yeah, Kyle is minimal. Just needs blood.
Yeah, Kelso is none. He has heart rate. I'm giving 250 saline more. Okay.
Cowboy ass shit.
What do you guys call those fucking Russian cars? No, cars.
Yes. Yes.
Anyone still have AA on them?
Hey, you still got a Jeff?
6, we got 1 Jav left.
Alright, who's got a truck? Who's driving a truck right now?
Who's that? That's an enemy. We took out the driver. Who was slowing us down. There's an MIA. I've seen an MIA behind that building. Here.
Alright, I'm gonna stick one epinephrine into his turn.
Anybody?
6, we got an MI8 landing at the northeast corner of the objective.
Hey, how far outside of the objective is it?
It's currently trying to land on the road.
Oh, nice. We got an MI8 landing northeast of compound.
Give one to
Yeah,
If it's
let's move
outside
this
the
out.
strike zone, isn't going to call CDE, go ahead and engage.
Give one up to Calso.
Yep, one going in.
Almost killed Sergeant Ayers.
4, if you got that javelin, that MI8 might be worth hitting. It's currently following south of your current location.
Good copy. I'm already
I'll
out.
repeat this money shipment drone.
Okay, got an increasing R rate.
This is 4. We took a few casualties. We're just going to do some medical, and we'll be up and running in 2 mics.
Got a gas coming in from the northwest.
Why is I can't aim my rifle. It's not steady as fuck. Look at me. Look at the laser. Like, it's moving constantly.
Hey Kyle, wake up.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm not in pain.
Okay, Calso and Kyle will up soon.
6, this is 1.
Yep.
Send it.
We're all up, ready for our next movement. What do you want us to do?
1, I want you to go ahead and secure the east side. 3, once you're ready, you're going to secure the west side. 4, you're going to stay on the north side. 1 and 3, you're also going to bleed and look at the south side too.
Sure thing, I will.
I saved this CCP's ass by throwing a grenade onto a whole squad that was in there. That was just to the west. But I was wounded in the process.
Checking R rate on Kelso.
Thank you. Ooh, I got a pack.
Oh, he's.
Hey, as the squads are clearing through the buildings, you guys find any offices or any like the general around here or something?
This is 4. I got intel on that. So apparently, according to the intel that we have received, the general is going to get evac'd out by a helicopter. That's all it said.
Yeah, so the helicopter like showed up in the corner and then like took off going south towards friendly units. So I don't know
I'll be
if
just
you
money
actually
shipment
have
drone.
on that.
According to one of our men,
feel free to take anything you want out of my backpack.
Okay, transfusion
Everybody
500.
get on 130.
Senate.
Yeah, apparently I changed my channel, so I was talking to nothing. As I'm understanding, you should be Winchester now.
He'll be back soon.
I'm giving a quick stitch.
Negative. I have
User
one
left your
missile
channel.
Oh, if okay.
You give him one epic bills.
Also, I have my reservoir selective in, and fuel is
Okay,
also
I'm
restored.
gonna leave this now.
If
Thank you, Nikius.
Sure thing.
Yep, no
Thank you.
Money shot, this is Stallion.
That's money shot.
Hey, Alpha.
I am coming in with 2 times
Switching to
reinserts
133.
right now.
Radios will be 133 from now on.
A firm. Wait, 1 mic. 6 is money shipment drone.
Spartans Alpha. Why can't I take this?
I love a good shit show.
Yeah.
What's it look like from up there?
A lot of vehicles driving against walls.
Dude, we blew up a BDRM, and for some reason it like blew up like 4 times. It was awesome.
Hey, money shot. This is Harvey in target.
That's Joe. Send message.
Did you kill the fucking AA gun? The Strela towards the southeast?
I don't know anything about that.
Cool, because my pilot is coming right towards him.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, nice. Six, this is
Money shot, if
Mancha.
possible, put on an LC to the west and north of the objective. And
I
send a
would-
squad to deal with that Strela and find out if it's dead, because in my drone camera it looks active.
Stalin, wait with the reinserts. I'm trying to get to 6 right now.
Funny shot, are you on channel 1?
Okay, pick up this M4 on the ground.
You can have
No,
a...
no, no, no,
Yo,
no, no,
break,
no,
break,
hold on,
break,
hold on,
money
hold on,
shot,
hold on.
you have roughly, what,
6-3.
You can
4, 5 attack birds
Go ahead
or
and send it 3.
eagles?
There's a foot
We got all packs up, got just one being reinserted now. We're good for tasking.
Be right there.
Also,
A4,
be advised, an MIA behind, I think, getting a visual just flew to our south.
Just make sure they're not
Yeah, so if you can get a shot on the MIA, go ahead and get a shot on it. At the moment, I don't really have the capability.
can you repeat how many and from where?
Roughly 4 to 5 coming from the northwest.
Hey, fam.
It's being reinserted, so I don't think we'll be able to shoot that down.
Break. We got 3 to 4 helos coming in from the northwest, westish with QRF.
Roger, I'm bringing a gas over to your location 4 in the northwest corner, so you can use it.
Be advised, parachute is spotted at the southwest.
Oh, then I'll bring it to the southwest corner.
This is 4. Do you want us to actually make it the defensive formation?
It kind of goes where I think 3's at, so I thought it was at the northwest, that's my bad.
Good copy.
Six is money shot manager.
Send it.
I'm going to check out the Strelat on the southeastern corner of the objective if it's still up because of reinserts.
This is Falcon 6 and Dark.
Roger, ignore
Send for money shot.
This is 4. We're back on green, ready
Can you
for
give me an update on
task.
that Strela? Or the
4, you're covering the north
Currently
side,
making my
so
way
make
over
sure
there
you
and
have people
looking
set
if
up
it's
over
still up.
there.
Good copy. When you deal with
3,
that dress up
I
by
have
VAO
your
to,
gas at the entrance
establish
over on the
security
west side.
against those VDB
4 copies.
Copy visual.
or paratroopers.
Hey, fam.
Good copy. I'm gonna wait until you give me the heads up that the AA is dead. Hey, money shot. This is Harvey.
Send for money shot.
Be advised, you do know that you're running towards the Strela and the Dishka, right? Like, both of them are at the same, like, height. So you might be fucked if you accidentally get knocked by one.
Hey, fam.
6-3.
I'm gonna get through this.
Send it.
So what's the plan here?
We're holding defensive position, then we're gonna try evac out. There's like 3 squads coming in from the direct southwest. I'm trying to get eyes on, so at least 3 you guys can engage it. Hey, southwest corner, I have 1 squad coming in. They're gonna be on this dirt road, moving up to the main road.
So I landed a bit too hard.
I also
and
have
it's
another
not
squad going
blown up
straight
or
to the main
anything, it's
entrance
just,
of the
field pressure.
area.
Can 3rd move to the bunker that's directly front?
Sure, as long as you guys are able to actually protect it. So with those 2 areas, go ahead. 4 and 3, reinforce the western side and protect it. 1, once you guys are back at 100%, we're gonna go ahead and start prepping the LZ.
Grasshopper, you're good to get over here. Strela's down. 6, this is Manchester.
Send it.
I took down the Stroller on the southeastern corner and got Grasshopper into the AO to assist us.
Roger, you go ahead and use Grasshopper to start engaging the
User joined
targets
your
as
channel.
long as it's 100 meters to the west of that main road going north to south. I have eyes on 2 squads there.
Affirm will do.
And then probably use that
Grasshopper,
Stroller to
this is,
kill off all the enemy aircraft.
this is Manchester.
Yep.
You're allowed to engage enemy infantry west of the objective as long as it's 100 meters out of the main road going north to south.
1 is all green, we're all up.
Copy, be advised, I'm coming in with 1 times.
Roger, go ahead and stay on the east side for now.
Okay.
I don't want you guys to get I don't want us to get caught off guard from the east and the south.
Money shot, this is Grasshopper. Is that line that I drew okay?
I would say like 50 meters more. Just to be sure. Around that.
Can you redraw it for me then?
Everyone will do.
Also be advised, I have 2 times Hellfire rockets on my little bit.
You got by 2 times Hellfires. I redrew the lines.
Copy. So money shot, I'm greenlit to strike targets outside of that red line, correct?
Nathan.
Copy, coming in for runs. As soon as say enemies.
Six is my shot. Grasshoppers coming in for gun runs outside of the red lines.
Roger, 100 meter spacing from the red line on because we got friendlies at the edge of the red line.
Grasshopper, be advised, do a bit of distance from the red line because we currently have friendlies almost next to the red line as well.
Bruh. Copy that.
It could be that we are talking about the wrong red lines there.
Yeah, I mean the second one maybe.
Six, this is my shipment German.
I'm gonna try to establish eyes on
Are you talking about the red line on the main road?
Yes.
If we draw another red line outside of the AO. Send it.
Be advised, tell
Yeah, I don't know what
ground
that red
troops
line
to
is.
use
Whatever you
IR
guys want to
pointer
run with
to
that.
mark out targets that it want me to engage.
All squads use IR
Also,
pointers
tell
when
the
you're
bunch of
engaging.
fucking
Turn that shit
retards
on
in
so
the
we
east
can
to
use
stop
the
doing whatever they are doing right now.
we can use Grasshopper to engage them.
Fuck, I didn't doing.
Pointing IR pointers if it is going.
One, 3, 4. This is 6. Hard copy last.
4 copies.
Yeah, if you point the IR lasers at them, they'll know what to engage with. They'll know what to engage.
Break. We have a BTR inside the objective. It's active.
What's inside the objective?
A BTR, active BTR.
How the fuck did that happen?
Am I to allow to
Hey, money
engage?
shot, be advised of getting shot at from inside the objective. Yep, be advised whatever's shooting at me was just follow.
1, guys doing alright?
Second, 4.
1, this is 6, are you guys alright?
Yeah, 1 is all up.
Alright, 3, inform me you guys are doing alright.
4 is doing alright.
User joined your channel.
Alright, be advised, we're trying to get Lithuanian first to secure the area while we extract out, so just continue on defense until I get that coordinated.
4 copies.
Money shot, I'm Harpies RTB.
Affirm, Hotties RTB.
User left your channel.
All squads be advised,
User
10
joined your
mics
channel.
until reinforcements arrive.
Money shot, guys up and Harpies.
Send it.
When do you think you guys are RTB?
Just got the.
Special send it.
We just got the call up. We got friendly forces coming in 10 mics to secure this place.
Good copy. When they do, give me a heads up that I'm gonna get Workhorse at Stallion to pick us up again.
Affirm, will do.
User left joined your channel.
This is Ral stepping up for Siegel again. We're getting Siegel back up. We are holding the eastern position, but we were attacked from the north side by a squad size element.
Yeah, we're kind of stretched a little thin, seeing all those paradroppers on the west. We reinforce the west, so the north and the south are a little.
We're gonna move into that compound on the north and hold the compound until we are secure, and then stretch back out to our easternly position.
Roger, acknowledge.
User left your channel.
Money shot, this is Grasshopper.
Send for money shot.
Tell the infantry that the next person who is pointing up IR pointer into the sky is going to take a hydro rocket right to the face.
Stop shooting the IR
And I
lasers
fucking
up
mean
into
it.
the sky at our helicopter, please.
I'm gonna take the backlash, but I'm gonna fucking kill them.
Back up.
Affirm, will do. Or has already been done.
Was that friendly artillery?
We have. I'm not sure.
Holy shit, money shot.
Well, it just wiped that other objective off the map.
Roger, a shit ton of artillery just landed on the other objective. You know anything about that?
Money shot?
That wasn't us. Or
Yeah,
not me.
no, I almost hit your fucking drone.
Okay.
I saw it like millimeters in front of my face.
6, this is 1.
Also, money shot, I am
One of our guys is glitched inside
gonna
of
wait
a
with
floor.
Marcos and Stallion for you guys to get picked up.
Roger, give me a second.
Unless you need me, then just call me back in. I can just take off again.
What's the name?
No, from Voodoo.
War Eagle 7. Can I get Zeus? I gotta fix a glitch for one of the soldiers. North side in the offices, currently 056029 near the medical tents. Thank you.
This is 1 round up. You want us to go back east and hold?
Yeah, Roger. What's the soldier with the glitch?
It's fixed.
Roger, acknowledge all. 4, go ahead and flex back to the north side, cover our northern flank. 3 and 1, you guys have the eastern and western flanks. Make sure you bleed some people facing to the south.
2 copies.
4 copies.
Roger, should I go ahead and start coordinating for extract then? Roger, acknowledge all.
All squads, be advised, go ahead and start consolidating on the southern side near LZ Thor. Money shot, go ahead and start coordinating the extract for us. Also be advised, friendly forces are moving up from the south. They will possibly be in BTRs. It's about 3 mics out, so don't engage them.
Go ahead and send it.
Falcon 5, das ist Mannschaft Mission.
6-3.
User left your channel.
Next, this 4. Do you want us to actually start moving there, or do you still want us on our positions?
Around is Lewis, and he's been AFK the entire op.
I'll put your gun down, Gray, so you don't run out of stamina.
User left your channel.
In the tree until he came back, and then he's been out there since.
All squads, give me accountability. Make sure we have 100% of personnel.
Oh, das ist
And go ahead and
Mannschaft
start
Mission.
consolidating down to that spot.
4 copies. 4 is 100%. We are reconsolidating to LZ Thor.
3 is 100%. We're consolidating to LZ Thor.
Falcon
1 is
5, das ist
100%.
Mannschaft
We're
Mission.
consolidating to LZ Thor.
1, go pick up Lewis.
Do you have a position on Lewis?
He's in the tree. You guys left him out there, I think, when you guys
We
started
are
your assault.
getting ready for extract at LC4. You can start
Roger.
to make your way over here.
3 is going to be utilizing their gas to get to LZ Thor.
LZ4 on the south side of the objective.
Firm, ice 1. Copy, we're gonna prep the helos. Do you want us to wait like 5 mics or just go ready?
No, I'm coming
Yeah.
now.
No, come now. No, make your way now.
Alright, good copy, we're coming now. Money shot is workhorse interactive.
Send it.
Where do you want us to bring you guys? Do you want to land at Camp Gustav or at FOB Murphy?
6 is a management show.
Finding out now.
Alright, 3 is at LZ Thor. We're gonna be holding at the construction site.
Roger, acknowledge all 3.
Four is on LC Thor.
Acknowledge all 4. 1, I'm assuming you're almost there.
Yeah, half of 1 is there, the other half went to pick up Lewis.
Roger, acknowledge all. And then I'm assuming, Money Shot, you're almost there with Mike. Or Doc.
Halfway through the objective.
Acknowledge all.
I saw an S-235 moving southwest, that's friendly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's friendly. Let's go start collapsing in on the birds. Same thing as before, 3 and 4 jump in the Chinook, 1 you're getting in the Blackhawk.
Money shot, we landed. Wait, do you want me to bring you back? Camp Gustav or FOB Murphy?
6, you got an answer for
Yeah,
where we're landing. We're landing at Camp Gustav.
Good copy, landing at Camp Gustav.
All squads advise when you're all in, and if I watch one more person lays that fucking helicopter, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Use your windows, switch to change seat, get off the gunner seat, Greg. Okay.
3 to 7, all packs accounted for, moving back to unknown.
This seems like less people than we came with.
Oh god. Oh no, Donald.
Yeah.
Want to go to Camp Gustav, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. No, first
No.
Great. Use your Windows key. Go to change scene. Pick any scene other than a gunner scene.
Okay. It's just jumping up as the door gunner when I did change scene.
You got me, that's fine, just don't shoot. No, fuck you. That's illegal. That's good. Unless it's with me and Sean. And then you perhaps me.
Do we have a medic on hold?
No, you
Yes.
got fine.
Who needs?
I was gonna see if I could get myself a feet or not.
Speak with Bishop. You don't need a magic if you shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I can jump off the building.
Who needs it?
Bills, please.
Alright, get out of here.
Acho que é.
Yeah, kill someone that did.
Weapons on back.
So maybe where do we see it?
User left your
Where any
channel.
Hello,
kind of him with
Portaway.
it. Oh boy, I'm dipping.
Alright.
See you
See ya.
another day.
Hey, this is the Amogus?
Yes.
Oh, it's okay, Amogus, so that's not.
Don't have to go. I have to wake up at 4 in the morning.
Wow,
Yeah,
I'm a crew guy now. I'm allowed to stand here. Oh,
User left your channel.
For once in your
no
life,
way.
good for ya.
So who's behind you?
Alright, we got everyone here?
Oh, some fucking idiot is behind me. Go back where you came from, you know.
Yeah, we got everybody here. Except for,
for the-
Nick, Micus, and Lewis.
Yeah. Alright, so make sure I'm on yelling. Okay, cool. Alright, so like usual, what we were supposed to do, what we did, and what we can improve on. So what we were supposed to do, we were going to air assault into LZ Thor just near Hill 340. If you see where it says 2 T-72s, it's like just the northeast of it. Move up on foot, secure objective Zircaloy. While we were securing objective Zircaloy, we used Harpy to identify enemy positions on the far west side and ensure that if there is armor up there, it wasn't going to come flying towards us as we were, engaging essentially just soldiers. Following that, we were going to essentially disrupt this objective Corium on top of the hill with some sort of indirect fires, and then if needed, send 1 or 2 squads up to secure it, and then move south and conduct like a coordinated attack onto objective Trinitite in order to secure the power plant. What ended up actually happening, LZ, once we got there, obviously first squad leader got disconnected, so we had to kind of make sure that they were all like figured out before they just stepped off and started running through the woods randomly. Third and fourth pushed up to secure Zircaloy, so we ended up shifting, first from holding the east side to holding the west side, and allowed 3 and 4 to secure the center and east side, while 1 essentially caught back up. Harpy didn't really see anything in the far west side, so then it started shifting over and looking around the airfield and making sure that there wasn't any armor or anything kind of catching us off guard. 4, you guys handled the east side pretty easily. 3, you guys did very good at securing initially on the center. And then 1, when you pushed over, you guys did very good at first, and then you took a lot of contact, and we ended up flexing 1 squad over. And then it kind of turned into essentially survival when Spetsnaz troops just started showing up. As the 2 first and third squad were essentially fighting back the counterattack, 4th squad pushed over on their own and worked with the FO that dropped our rocket rounds on top of the objective on the top of the hill and went and secured it. Once that was done, 3 and 1 pushed all the way to the southeast side, where 4 pushed to the northeast side, and then with a coordinated strike of essentially 2 attacks, one from the south and one from the north on the east side, and then the BTRs being eliminated on the southwest and the northwest, we went into and started securing the last objective with a lot of force all at once. Going through the objective, partially on me, I did not, break down AOs or zones for you guys right off the bat. I really just wanted us to get inside and essentially just clear through as a line, but we did eventually establish this is the AOs that you guys were going to run through. The initial push went really well, and then it seemed like we started losing communication pretty quickly. People were kind of getting knocked left and right. Even I went down 1 or 2 times, and clearing through kind of turned into a little bit of a shit show. Once we got through that, we then hastily tried to set up security on the north and the west side and the east side. As we were setting up that security, about 3 squads worth of paratroopers dropped all along the west and northern side, in which we kind of flexed 4th squad, which was on the north side, to help out on the west side. And then 1st squad was dealing with like the periodic contact that they were seeing on the east side, if really any. After that, we waited for guidance to be able to, evac out of there, which we did at LZ Thor, and then flew all the way back down to Camp Gustav, where we are now. So, going over what actually happened, or like what we need to improve on. So number 1 thing, obviously understanding 3 of our squad leaders are not here today. Our platoon sergeant's not here today. I'm tracking all that, so we don't need to really harp on the some of the stuff that squad leaders are generally used to. I think the parts we do need to harp on, so 2 IC drills and 3 IC drills, that's not just a squad leader thing. It's not if the squad leader goes down, a team leader needs to step up. Teams need to be practicing that too. I think there was more than enough times where we already had 2 ICs and 3 ICs stepping up as squad leaders just for the op, that those people would go down and no one's stepping up, and I'm like running around trying to find the squad leaders myself. We need to work on that. So that's going to be one thing I want to actually hopefully see in the future from team leaders, is you guys need to practice those drills within your teams, not just expect the squad leader to practice it with the squad. The next big thing is clearing. So like I said earlier, partially my fault that you guys didn't have zones, but if you look at the main objective in the nuclear power plant, right? The first line of buildings on the east side, by the time you guys had reached those first line of buildings, the zones were made. How many of those buildings have the markings on them? How many of them were fully cleared and that we were tracking were cleared? Because I can tell you none have markings on the map, which means no one else knows that they've been cleared. And half the time we were taking contact from buildings we thought we were cleared or ran by because we just didn't go in and clear it. I think being thorough when it comes to clearing buildings is our next biggest weakness that I saw today. With that being said, and the fact that Staff Sergeant Winters is TPR'd for the night, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to First Sergeant Brock and I guess Lieutenant Tucci. Not sure if Major's still around.
No, he's not around.
Okay. First Sergeant Brock?
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
About OCS. Gentlemen, this was a successful mission. You accomplished all the objectives given to you. Good points up and down from OCS Vandal here. What I want to say is that, as you know, we're coming to an end in our campaign, in our operation here, Blue Giant. For those who are not aware, last night, Rangers from 3rd ID hit some Russian targets in the mountains north of here very hard. I mean, they humped close to 20 clicks just fucking, rolling the Russians up in terms of AA and other positions, which really opened the air for us today. We had good coordination from Falcons in terms of ground-to-air, CAS, etc., and also along with the Lithuanians, we had good support from our NATO allies. Now, what I want to say is, we smashed the Russian armored pincer in the south, we're on the cusp of doing the same thing here on the north. This is our last combat op, but we do have a patrol next week to mop up. We're going to see if we can't, get our enemy forces here over the border once and for all. So it was good work. This has been a very difficult campaign, and particularly a very difficult set of missions against the Russian regular forces. But all in all, you guys, for our numbers today, you made a much bigger imprint than just the count of soldiers on our roster. You guys really fucking dished it out, and you did a good job. I mean, I wasn't keeping track of exactly how many units you guys smashed, but I mean, we're talking companies, maybe a battalion here today, including the Armor. So that's impressive shit. All right. It's good work all around. You guys get it done week after week, and I'm proud to serve with you in that regard. So looking forward to wrapping this up next week. Let's see what we can get done and what we can't do better that time around. That's all I got. Lieutenant?
I don't have much for you today, but overall, I think you guys did a great job with the mission. I don't have any comments. Pass it on to 3Cap.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! Alright, yeah, now from what I can see was great. I'm talking, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I thought I
No.
microphone still muted. Okay, unlucky. No, from what I can see, great work for the ground guys. Only thing that I want to point out right now, if I tell you to point with IR lasers towards targets that you want to destroy, I am actually placing trust in you that you do that correctly, and not start doing laser shots in the sky. I already did that. Told Frost that next time I see that, I'm actually going to gun run you. Because from some points in the sky, it looks like you getting laced. So if you do that one more time and you see somebody else do it one more time, just tell them like, "Are you stupid? We're gonna get fucked by you." All right? Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. That's all about. That's all I wanted to say, Vano. Good job.
Okay, so real quick on that, that is a very good point. I probably passed it out 3 times not to do it, and literally as we were running up to the helicopters, I'm watching people lasing the fuck out of the helicopters. Lasers are turned on when you are engaging something and you are pointing at the target. They're not turned on left on when you're running everywhere. None of that bullshit. Alright, so don't let me catch you do that again. I already know who it was. I'll give him the freebie this time, but if I see it again, I'm gonna lose my shit. Outside that, one announcement I want to make. So when this operation comes in end, I'm looking at having either squad or operation turn into essentially like a team building community event. I just want to kind of get some feedback from everyone, especially about one thing. I want to see if I want to see how many people don't actually have the DLC mic force. So what I'm going to ask is when you do your squad debriefs, squad leaders with the people who are here, find out total numbers of people who don't have mic force, maybe get the names down, because I want to see how feasible it is to do a platoon-wide mic force as a unit, maybe one weekend together during an operation time after the deployment. So if not, there's a few other ideas I have out there, but that's actually the funnest one that we have. Outside that, go ahead and report in, vote in, do your squad debriefs. I'll see squad leaders in 15 mics.
Keep running the end.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left 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 your channel.
Yeah, if I see that one more time, I'm actually going to fucking bomb people.
So what happened with me